So it's Tuesday the 4th of August and my nails are kind of a bit burning a little bit. I don't know, I hope it's, I think it's probably because it's sore because, well mind you I accidentally bite it. So they told me not to buy it, but I don't know, you know when you're stressed, right? It's to do like part of your neural disability because I got several neural disabilities, right? I got a TBI head injury from a kid. You know, bang it 3 times, you know, TBI, a head injury. We had epilepsy for over a year, and then I ended up being all cleared. You know, thank God for that. And then on top of that, before that I had sort of severely ADHD. Those photos of me as a child, which I don't know have those photos of me being classic ADHD, jumping and all that kind of stuff. My sister had. Probably also my sister or someone in the family probably has it to give me one day if I ever see them. So much loss of things. Oh, well, mind your spirit did prepare for me that when I was watching about how spiritual channel how like I'll be living, we walk out from all my past things like childhood home, all those kind of things, family, all these things, you know. Even though I'm still in my own, still in England, still in my birth town, but you know what I mean. I came back with less than what I came before. Forget my saying. But you know, so my nails are really, really. You see this? You see how sore the cubicle. There was hangnail, just a little like nails place that was nearby the cubicle area, and so I just pulled. It was breaking it, so I was so stressed. I just do that and bit. I didn't mean to, but I did, and I just bit it, and now I think it's sort of affected now because see, it's now sore. You see this? It's really, really fucking sore. And it's burning because it's like, I don't know. I also put some tea tree cream on later on because I think because the sun exposure as well doesn't help. It's so funny. Spirit sort of led me about the dangers of gel and how like, so apparently Spirit's telling me like don't go and get your nails gel next time. If I'm gonna get my nails done, it's gonna be acrylics, and and I will make sure it's someone that does like, you know. It's just that I was addicted to it. I was addicted of getting. I knew the dangers of the, you know, I used to have UV, you know, sunscreen, but they told them not to do it. And yes, you do have finger gel and fingers gloves, but I should have at least asked that. My nails are slightly bit wrinkly, you know. I have to not gonna lie. Um, but but really, you know, the problem my nails got really damaged even more was when I had nail extensions, right? Builder gel, powder. They put in the powder, they put the extensions, and then my nails got even more damage. And now the only thing, so I said my nails is like this. It's really fucking sore. So the only way now is I just have to. It's really fucking painful. Is get press-on nails. So every time I want a gel nail, press-on nails. No UV lights or anything. Just an old-fashioned, you know, a thing, and then just put it on, press on. But even those press-on stuff doesn't exactly. Because I bought one handmade expression, and it didn't do well. I had to have someone who actually do it for me. That's the problem. And I don't think nail salons do that. I have to have someone who's really gifted at doing that. That means I have to manifest a friend who could do my nails, you know, soak my nails, do a pedicure, and without damage my nails. Maybe I have to film because I love going to the salon because it's like, it's company, and you know, being disabled, you don't get. I don't know. It's just really fucking annoying. Though it's just my nails are so fucking sore. They're so sore. I love nail gels. I know there was some dangers of it. I do know. I know. I'm smart, right? I knew about the damage of UV lights and everything, but I was like, oh fucking, you know what? Um, Life is short, whatever. And now I've got the fucking problem. My toenails alright. It's my nail. It's my actual other nails because I said hidden health issues as well. So it's kind of doesn't help me very well, you know, because I needed confidence to getting extension nails done, and they're not the same. When you go to get extension nails, when you get Boots and Super don't. So I think TK Maxx they do, but they're very fucking expensive. They're like expensive for getting a nail salon, you know. So you have to like glue on top of them. They're probably hard as nail. They will probably stick, but I don't know. My nails are so fucking painful. This finger is so sore, and the only thing I can do is this kind of like. I used to be good at doing my own nails and stuff. It's just that when your brain is so tired, you just want someone to do it. You need to. But I know I know this world is fucking evil. You know, I don't feel like everything's evil. Yes, you got gel nails and stuff. I think because of we this is like from mirror from the other realms that we had these kind of thing. But the thing is that as human beings, we kind of in this plane, we all fragile. We live in a very fragile earth where everybody's body is so much fragile. It's not strong. And so we subject everything and everything, the good and the bad. We were sponge, and I'm like more sensitive than the people. So it's been so it's hard for me. But I had a miracle is that I made a new friend. She's amazing. She's older than me, but she's amazing, and she's also sensitive. And she's a lovely lady, and she has a social media or anything, social media platform, and she's just lovely. Um, that I met, and so something to live for my miracles. So I can't believe it. I thought Tuesday was Wednesday. I thought Wednesday it was to do Wednesday. My brain is thinking forward because I was just so tired and overwhelmed, But I miss women's group because it took me ages to try and find everything. I got my Moldavite back, by the way. I found it. Well, there was no rain though, but at least at least tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow, I go and see my Hopefully, I got money in my bank account. I need some money to just basic things. Just a bit of food, proper thing because I need proper iron and my iron pills. I need to get some beef um um pills from Amazon, organic beef pills that I need to get. They're not 100% ideal, but it's better than enough. Well, even if I did eat beef, red meat, I still had to have a top up because my body needs more. But as I said, it's just. But I was so glad that I had rice salad. I was so hungry, even though they put rice and potato salad. But somehow it was really nice actually because I needed it. The shame was not big amount because I would have taken it for the supplement. But at least I managed to join the art group, writing where I put my poetry and artwork. And the person, she's amazing. She's like, real light worker. Spiritual awakening stuff. And she's amazing. So she's like a superhero. A volunteer. I hope she does get somewhat paid because I think she does a good job. Anyway, I just want to sleep. I was going to probably listen to the rest of my audiobook about Medieval, Nelson Mandela's there's the English name Nelson Mandela, but Medieval. So autobiography, but I just thought I just need some laughing right now just to distract myself. Watch a laughing thing. Even though I'm behind with catching up with learning about spiritual YouTube that I pay membership with Nikki and stuff. But I just sometimes I just need to grab a break with all this spiritual stuff. It's I need some like downtime little thing, like watch comedy and stuff. But mind you, it's still spiritual, but you know what I'm saying? Everything's spiritual. What but everything's physical is a spiritual experience, but I had this like temptation of I'm glad that I really like this really DJ named Lee, but that I really fancied. He doesn't seem to be wanting to send my stuff, so I don't know. I don't know if he's playing games with me or not, but well, probably is maybe. But I don't apply for him. Do I want sex? Yeah, of course I want sex, but I deserve to have a real relationship, a meaningful relationship. Because as I said, spirits is giving this to remind me all the risks of even just touching someone. You're picking up STDs, spiritual and physical STDs these days, especially if you're taking COVID-19 vaccine. Those who take COVID-19, you don't know what they have. I'm non-vaccinated, so I'm not worried, but other people who have, there's some might be negative effects. The downplay. So, and I know being awful, but so I have to be careful. Do I want a boyfriend, but have a relationship with someone? Of course I do. I want someone to take me out, do nice things, but I have to make room for better things, and that means not taking just because I'm desperate. So yeah, but I met someone who's very nice, this lady, and if this Lee guy is meant to be my life, he clearly doesn't want to improve my life. He just wants to have an entertainment with me, not build my music or anything. He just, of course, he's a man, but I know I'm more than just a walking sex doll. Yes, I know I'm not Humson hot. I do know I got bloody because my family raised me to be the underdog. I was raised to be an underdog. I was never raised to be on top of the class in my life. I really was disadvantaged, and my family made it even more because they had their own spiritual, physical, psychological problems, and so I was kept down as an underdog. Yeah, they allowed me to be pretty, but not pretty enough. Or it also kept me isolated too. So I didn't have anybody really, and when I did, I pushed myself to a way where I had to where it was a toxic relationship, just like my family. So I just have to attract very positive people in my life. Was this lady forever in my life? I don't know. But I'm open to it. I'm open to miracles and open to heart. As I'm that reverend lady on YouTube who does meditation. Open heart, open to miracle possibility. I think she came on my feed the other day. But anyway, I was a bit tired. But yeah, I finished my last mackerel, tin or mackerel, and it was alright. 4th of August today, Tuesday. Tomorrow's going to be 5th. So it's a few days and it will be my mother's birthday, 14th of August, Maria Augustina. Anyway, I just have to hang on, right? Even someone I don't exactly resonate, I don't subscribe them, but the message appeared to me that about blessings of allowing better people in my life. I do need better people. That is connections who are more Christ-like people, Christ-conscious, Christ-like beings. Of course, I believe a lot more than that, but But I'm just saying, I really, soul guy. There used to be named Paul, but he's changed his name several times. I don't know. It's just I'm not judging him. He has probably figuring out his stuff. But yeah, he's got a name I can't pronounce anyway. I don't exactly resonate. But the message was, it's not about him. It's about the message, right? So the message is 100% correct. The message. Anyway, so yeah, my nails are kind of burning. It's not a good sign. I try not to be upset that I've been struggling doing things on my own, but I definitely need to get my nails done. Have like press on, nail extensions. Until then, I just have to deal with natural. Just put it on and stuff. But my nails are kind of burned. They're really damaged. I think some of it's probably to do with the leaving thing. It's so painful. It's just, I feel so cheated. Well, mind you, as I said, it's my fault because I kind of like thought, I did do like spiritual attention, like say bless me and stuff. But mind you, as I said, some beings, that creature, I don't know. Maybe it's a fade, maybe around. I won't surprise. Anyway, but yeah, this is how it is now. For now, I will get having pretty bejeweled gels, but if I'm gonna have fancy nails, it's gonna be pressed on now. Even though I can't do it, I physically do it. I have to have someone to physically help me. It's really hard though. My nails are completely damaged. And they expect me to come back to the salon with getting my nails again? No more. If I ever go in a nail salon, it's gonna be, I'm gonna get acrylic nail varnish, not gel, acrylic. Yes, it doesn't last very long, but at least I don't have severe damaged nails, and it's not going to be under the lamp because of the fact that it's a fan nail. The other one was, last time I had it, I think the person who did it, she kept touching it, and of course it got damaged, isn't it? So it's not as special because she kept doing this, every few minutes, and then so I didn't get properly done because when I 3 months ago, my guys was telling me no longer to do gels, get normal vanilla varnish, but I didn't listen to them, did I? Because I went in my own way. I think that's one of the things when I had to get thing that they're trying to, but I don't know this. I don't know. It's hard when you got so many hidden vistas. You got so much other stuff going on. Your head. You don't have anybody else to talk to about stuff. I have someone who is about spirit, but even he's a bit dense. I don't. It's not his fault. But he's not always holding the ball. But it's not his fault anyway. Maybe that's a lesson to me. Maybe I'm dense at times, and to be patient. But I don't. Anyway, just yeah, my fingers is inflamed. The whole nails actually is a bit inflamed, I think, because it's trying to grow. My nails are trying to grow itself. I'm not even putting anything on my nails right now. The whole nail bed, as I said, is just the whole nails is just so awful. It's just so sore. It's awful. Like, this is what happens. Anyway, I'm just gonna have to hook. I was meant to update with my other diary, but it just didn't happen. But anyway, so now I got two upload. Don't know what happens with my internet. YouTube upload, it just seems to be weird. But anyway, so this is my diary right now. It's Pure Love Essence, Trinity Light Divine. Diary. Anyway, bye.